Blam.
Um, we might be live. Yep, there we go. We are live. Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Hello, internet.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. We're gonna do another game of Defy Danger. You guys are gonna start a goat farm and live your lives peacefully on the outskirts of Macrotier, if I remember correctly.
You know what? Yeah, I'm okay
Or
with this.
potentially explode a town. It's fine.
Yeah, or cause an international event. That might happen too.
I mean, we can set all the goats on fire and then let them go
Ooh.
into town.
That took a turn. Just a bunch of screaming goats on fire running through the town, also setting the town on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, that could go that way, I guess.
It does in fact track, so
It would be one heck of a distraction, for sure.
That's true. Where are we going to get all the goats in such a short amount of time, though?
There's like farms, like, let's, hold on. Let me activate my map mode. Yeah, so, hello. Control.
hello.
And there we go. So yeah,
I mean, we could create a biohazard situation and set the hookers on fire.
there's definitely like farm stuff going on over here. So, I mean, they might have goats. But currently, you're all in this facility here.
Yep.
So, I guess as a
Throw a bomb here, 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 and over here. And
Yeah!
it's just gonna.
Yeah,
I'll put them outside.
sure. So as a quick recap, I guess, you guys spent pretty much the majority of the last session
Preparing
planning
and shopping.
the kidnapping of the Duke's daughter, Imogen, for the young Prince Darren, so that they can be together happily forever. But you are going to kidnap her during the height of the tournament, which is happening now. She has just left the royal box with her 2 guards to visit the restroom. So I think position-wise, I know Fiamma is in the bathroom.
Yes.
Yep. And where were the rest of you during this?
I'll be right back.
I was somewhere with Miss because, we recently did the whole trade-off.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, we went down into the black.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
me and Wildheart are round.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, Wildheart and Gray's plan was to be around the area of the bathroom.
Yeah.
People of keeping their distance from Wildheart because he pooped his pants. So that happened.
I am very ashamed.
Yep. So, Mist and Melody, whereabouts in the building are you? I mean, it's been hours since you had your transaction.
Well,
and-
remember, we came out and watched the match.
Yeah. But obviously...
There's one more thing I'd like to do before we actually set the plan in motion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we actually, since I'm just dicking around in the bathroom, I'm actually going to take and light my finger on fire and carve a new rune into myself on the chest.
And what does this rune do?
Nothing right now. It's not, magically imbued or anything. It just, looks like stuff.
Okay. So, when you say your chest, do you mean like upper chest, mid chest? What are we talking about?
Well,
Middle of the boobs, on a boob. That's what he tried to say.
it's where I could do this and you'd be able to see it.
Also, we have a message from Yas Queen Goof, who says, "Hey, Queen Kings. What's up, Yas Queen? Glad to have you with us."
Yes, Queen!
Yas Queen.
What up?
Yep. What's up? Glad to have you with us. All right, cool. So, carving rune in your chest with fire. Is this sort of going to be like a permanent thing, or is it something that will fade?
It is burned in, so it'll scar over and eventually fade.
Sure. Okay.
But it's not like the runes on my arms. It's there. You can see it, but it will eventually fade.
Yep.
But it'll take a while,
All right,
obviously.
Cool.
But I will go ahead and clarify that it looks like an imp. I'm just doodling on my chest.
Okay. Does it look like the imp that's in the images of the flyers?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Why?
Contingencies.
Okay. So we still need to resolve. So Melody and Mist, you guys see the princess get up from her box, and she's leaving. Obviously, you're the only one seeing this. So are you going to go alert the others, or what are you doing?
Yeah. I figure we go ahead and when we see her going, we set the plan in motion and we continue.
That's what I would do.
Okay. So you guys have left your seats and you're headed towards the bathroom area. So about the time you're rolling up on the bathroom area, you smell something exceptionally foul.
I'm guessing roll to discern realities.
If you want.
It's me.
I mean, I get that, but
I mean, do you comment? Do you like, oh man, what is that?
I wasn't
mean,
gonna say
probably.
anything, but yeah, I think
It's
it's
like, oof.
shit pants.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, so Wildheart, how do you explain yourself?
I was standing here and a wizard cast a shit spell on me. Out of nowhere.
All right.
okay.
And so Gray, can you roll a defy danger on your dexterity?
Okay. Let me get the dice out and pop it out.
I need to pull up my dice roller too.
Same,
Yeah, I just did.
because we all know how this is gonna go. 400 rolls.
All right. So while you're standing there, sort of around the bathroom area, the dragon pops its head out of the bag. It's trying to get free. It doesn't get all the way out, but it does pop its head out. And it sort of just starts going whack, whack, whack.
It's a duck.
It's like a
That's
squawking
what we're going to
noise.
tell people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you let it do this, or do you try and convince him to go back in the bag?
I mean, I can tell him to go back in the bag, but he may not do it.
Yeah. I mean, you can roll charisma for that, or you can just let him keep doing what he's doing.
We'll roll for it.
All right.
Nope.
He blows a little bit of fire in your face in rebellion.
Okay.
And you take 4 fire damage. Wow, he's a little angry. Yep. Oh, no, I don't want that. And then continues to sort of flail his head around. So that's going on. Just it's happening. He's not left the bag or anything, but it's just sort of like got his head and he's like looking around and being curious and sort of rambunctious. All right. So, anyways, Melody and Mist, how do you convey your message to the others?
Walk up next to them and quietly tell them.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably had some sort of plan as to how to approach them about this.
Do you also alert Fiamma in the restroom?
I don't need to know. I'd just peek out the door every time someone opens the door.
So you guys sort of there standing just in a crowd in front of the bathroom, the women's bathroom?
I'm not.
Okay, where you at?
Just, mingling in the crowd a few feet away.
Okay. There's not very many people at all in the hallway right now because the final fight is happening, and so most everyone's like run to the Coliseum.
Oh, but there's still some people. I'm just standing there looking nonchalant.
Okay. All right.
And attractive, might I add.
So not a lot of whole time goes by, and here comes sort of the princess and her 2 guards, well, the Duke's daughter, the Duchess, I guess, and her two guards, and both the guards are sort of these pretty burly dwarf dudes, and they're walking on either side of her, and as they're walking up, the few people that are sort of in the hallway are definitely like moving to the outskirts of the halls, some of them bowing, but just clearing the way. And when they arrive at the bathroom and you guys are sort of standing right in front of it, Wildheart, Gray, I guess Melody, one of the dwarves says, "Clear the way." What do you do?
I'm just going to assume he doesn't see me. I'm gonna pretend like I'm drunk and I'm not listening.
Sure, why not, little man?
And the other one, looking at you, says, "What is that sticking out of your backpack?"
None of your damn business.
A smoothie.
Says, "You dare talk to the royal guard that way?"
Oh, I excuse me. None of your damn business.
Sir,
He says, "Are we going to have a problem here, sir?"
Nah, but you don't need to know what it is.
He says, "I've got my eye on you." And he looks at the other one and like, so do you guys move out of the way? Do any of you get out
Yeah,
of the way?
sure. You can go. You can go.
Wildheart, Melody, do you guys
For
move out
me,
of the way?
you can go.
yeah.
Do your thing.
Yep. All right. So you guys kind of clear to the side. He motions the other one, and the other one goes into the bathroom while the one who talked to you and the princess are standing outside. He goes in. Fiamma, you hear the door open, and you hear the footsteps of the guard walking in, and then you hear like the stall to the far end open, just like kind of like he pushed it open almost forcefully, and then he walks to the next one, pushes it open, walks to the next one, pushes it open. He walks to the one that you're in, puts his hand on the door. You do anything before he pushes it open?
Occupied.
He says, "I'm going to need you to clear out."
Oh yeah, sure. Fuck off.
He pushes the door open. What are you doing?
I've got my pants down. Occupied.
He says,
Get the fuck out.
He says, "Pull your pants up. This bathroom is needed."
There's a lot.
Of course.
What are you wearing?
A nice red dress.
Okay. Where's your hood and mask?
It's all in my pack.
Okay. So yeah, he holds the door open and he sort of gestures for you to leave, sort of curtly.
Okay, so I'm going to reach in my pack. I'm going to pull out my premium ale. I'm going to be like, listen, I'll give you this, just let me finish shitting in peace.
He's like, "You got 2 minutes.
Cool.
I'll stand here and wait."
You're gonna close the fucking door.
He closes the door and you see his feet. He's just standing right in front of the door.
This is annoying. Alright. It's gonna be louder than it needs to be.
So after a few seconds goes by, and this is happening, you hear the door to the bathroom open up, and the other guard sort of just yelling in. He's like, "Hey, everything all right in there?" And he yells back, "Yeah, one's finishing up, clearing it out now." And then the door closes back.
Alright, so I'm gonna light a tiny fire in my hand.
Okay.
1 HP. Odd damage. Blah, blah, blah. And then I'm gonna stare into the source of fire, roll on wisdom, and I'm basically looking for the answers to how to get him the fuck out of here while I'm still in here.
Okay. Roll on it.
12.
So the only way to get him out of there is to forcefully remove him.
Well, you're forcing this, so it's gonna happen.
I mean, he's there to protect the princess, and he's not going to let her go in there alone. That's his job.
Well, she could have came in too. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, if you walk out, then the guards will go. They're going in with the princess.
Yeah. What, really?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Sure, Mike. That's what's going on. All right.
Oh,
So, since we're gonna play it like this, I'm gonna go ahead and
Fucking
open
kill
a
him.
channel to the burning plains right here in the bathroom. We're gonna go loud and proud.
this is.
Are you summoning
this-
that stuff?
Yep, in the bathroom.
Oh Jesus!
Well, you brought this
You
upon
did
yourself,
this.
Mike. 9.
All right. What's the 7 to 9 on that?
Rage is out of control.
Okay.
Of course
It's in the
does.
bathroom, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna probably get out of the bathroom. I mean, how? Okay. So do I get to decide what it is?
No, I tell you what I'm sacrificing,
Okay.
and it's going to be that bar of mithril that I still have.
Okay. All right.
And then you're just gonna be like, oh no, a fire.
Oh no!
No,
There's
some,
a
some other
fire in here.
some otherworldly beast comes out, doesn't it?
No, that's on a 6-.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna summon the channel to the fiery plains. He's not gonna know it's me. It's just gonna crack up above him.
Okay. All right.
He's
yeah,
gonna panic, and I'm gonna bolt for the door.
Okay. I mean, he would have just let you walk out. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
mean,
but we still have to steal the princess, so
Yeah.
a distraction is required.
yeah. So yeah. I mean, the sort of a portal of flame and fire opens up above him. Now, is that portal traversable?
But no.
Okay.
Like, it's just... I mean, I guess it could be, but probably only a 6-. Like,
Okay.
because I'm literally just summoning a storm from the Burning Plains.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So sort of, I guess, brimstone and fire are pouring forth from it, maybe.
In the bathroom. Yeah.
In the bathroom, and everything is lighting on fire. Are you opening it right above him?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, above us, it's in the bathroom.
It's
It's
the whole
the
bathroom.
ceiling.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna have you roll Defy Danger. I'm gonna have him roll Defy Danger as well
That's cool.
on Dex for getting around what's falling around you.
4.
Oh, jeez.
That makes sense.
Yeah. All right. Let me have him roll too.
I want to play with my scissors.
Oh, looks like I'm the distraction.
So he gets a 7. So yeah, you go to bolt out of the door, and this is all coming down. Him seeing it come down, he actually like shoulder checks you into the wall as he's trying to escape too. He does
I
get
thought you said it was to dodge what came out, sir.
huh?
I thought you said it was to dodge what came out, not to dodge him.
Well, no, you're dodging what's coming down, but you rolled a 4, right? So you're just going to suffer a consequence, is what's happening.
Okay.
And so he's going to push you basically into the wall and the fire and the flame and the whatever.
Oh no.
He's going to take just 1 fire damage as he's grazed, running out of the room. And then you are taking 5 fire damage, which I think you're immune to, aren't you? Or pretty immune to.
Plus 10 fire resistance.
Yeah, so it hits you, but really not causing any damage. You sort of get knocked against the wall as it's raining down. So you guys on the outside, what you see the door fly open, and there's like a curtain of fire coming down, behind the door. And this guy comes out, and he's going to grab the princess, and he's yelling at the same time, "Run!" What are you doing?
He's on fire. How's he grabbing the princess?
He was grazed by the fire. He's not on fire.
Not yet.
I'm going to.
I am
tackle
going
him.
to leap out and stab him with my poison dispensing dagger with oil of Taggett. Put his ass to sleep.
Oh, I was thinking the invisible knife, but yeah, sure.
All right, so you're roll for it then.
All right.
On Dex.
Oh my God, are you serious? Even
No!
with a plus 3.
Oh,
That's amazing.
It's like that's the only way you could even.
I
fail
make
it.
that a pass.
Okay. All right. So you're making that to a 7 and 9.
Yep.
All right. So an oil of target, is that the one that puts him to sleep, or the one that makes him your friend?
Sleepy time.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you put the dagger into him as soon as he's running out, and he immediately falls down asleep. But the other guard, seeing you stab him, kicks you away, and he's gonna do 3 damage as he kicks you away.
Okay.
And he wraps his arms around the princess and starts to flee. What are the rest of you doing?
can I try to use the scissors to cut his concern? Like, you know,
You're gonna have to.
Or a sense of duty.
yeah, basically.
You,
yeah.
you can roll Defy Danger to try and get to him. Yeah.
Roll Defy Danger on Dex, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I make it there. I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yep. Okay. So you're using these scissors to cut an emotion, huh?
Yep, and what do I roll on?
Okay, and you're trying to cut. Roll. Let's roll on
Charisma?
intelligence
Oh, man.
for achieving cutting the right emotion, right?
Okay. I mean, I figure it's about convincing, but sure. Okay.
Okay. And you're trying to cut his sense of duty, essentially.
Yeah.
His drive, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Turn
you
him
mostly
into
managed. You mostly managed to do that. You use the scissors and you cut his sense of duty, so he just sort of like kind of stops running for a second, he looks at you and he looks at the president. He's like, "Man, I don't care about this job." He's like, "This is bullshit." You know what?
I do, man.
I'm just gonna kill everyone. And then he like pulls out his sword and starts flailing.
Okay.
All right.
And I kind of look
Right.
at her and I'm like, it's time.
Dragon.
So you got like half a second. Gray, what are you doing?
Quick question:
Yeah.
Are we in a hallway with open windows? Just windows, or is it just because I would think like we're. I mean,
Yeah. So typically in castles, bathrooms are on the outside. Basically, they're positioned towards the outside of the.
How big is the hole?
It's probably only big enough that you could archer put an arrow through it.
Oh, okay. Well, because he was going to go off the side of the wall.
I mean, you
All
could-
right,
you
so
should try to-
yeah, he would.
you just
I could
squeeze
sho-
it through it.
I mean, I could shove his head through it. Fine. I'm gonna hit this guy.
You can punch him.
I'm gonna, yeah. And,
All right.
and since this is okay, so that would be. Well, I got to roll to see if it even works first.
Yep.
I don't roll any pluses on that, do I? No.
On if you're doing an attack, you're rolling your strength.
Oh yeah. Oh my move. Shinderi.
I mean, you can pull a mist.
That's
Yeah.
happening. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
my.
Yeah, roll some
Mm.
damage.
Oof.
Thank you.
Plus that'll activate smash. Ooh, something's getting cut off this fool.
Smash.
Okay, so since that's so that is would be power over others. That'll allow me to do good. Lord, that's gonna be a lot of D. What is that? Okay, so all right. Wait a minute, that'll be that. 1 second. Good Lord, what is that? Oh, I would have got that anyway. No, that's for the initiative. Nah, anyway. No, so we just roll one of these plus merciless. And since that's on a 12 plus, I'm going to let's see, hack and slash. Oh, it's hack and slash, okay.
You gonna roll an additional d6, opening your.
Nah, because he ain't gonna be able to do nothing anyway. Yeah, okay, so since that was on a 12 plus and that should activate smash, so anything he has that I'm pointing at, but not really pointing at, I'm gonna make him lose his weapon. So
Okay.
or actually I can make him I can make him lose his limb. Yeah, we're just gonna hack that arm off.
Okay. The one that's got the
Except-
sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So using your claws, your
Yeah, we're gonna
the
use
claw weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you definitely. Are you swinging up or swinging down?
I mean, heck, I could uppercut it at this point and it would still fly off. But yeah, I'll swing down.
Okay. So you swing down, you sever his arm at the shoulder, throwing his hand and weapon straight down to the ground, and then he sort of like stumbles to the ground when you do that, and then he starts like backing up, and he's like, "Man, This ain't worth it. Oh, my arm, and he's just sort of like bleeding on the floor. At this time,
Cut his
any
leg off.
like the few like people that are in the hallway are sort of running away, and you hear one guy running away, and he's saying, "Murder! The princess is in danger!" as he's running away.
Oh my gosh.
Or the Duchess, sorry. Wildheart, what are you doing?
I'm going to attack.
Okay, who are you attacking?
Ooh. Where's the princess at?
Yeah, with Duchess, because she's just sort of standing there at the bathroom door, like looking pretty like
I mean,
she's pretty, she's frightened. I mean, she knew something like this was supposed to go down, but I think she was expecting a lot more of a peaceful sort of something or another happening.
With two guards
No,
that wouldn't even let
I
her
was
shit by herself.
expecting a women's restroom to exist, but apparently that doesn't.
Well, it is a women's restroom. They were cleaning all the women out and going in there and making sure she was alone. She represents a
By
pretty.
sitting in there with her? That no.
They were going to sit in the stall with her. They were sitting in the room.
That's gross. Whatever.
And you're in a public space and you're a high commodity. That's what happens.
I told her
Don't
to
worry,
go.
it'll still
She's
work.
stupid.
I
Anyway.
guarantee when the president goes to the bathroom, someone goes in there with him.
Is there anything? No. No.
You think a woman
no.
goes in the bathroom with him?
No,
I don't
one
think
of his
so.
guards, one of the Secret Service goes in the restroom with him.
At this point, I had to have come out of the bathroom by now.
Yeah, well, I mean, Wildheart's doing stuff, so I mean, you're emerging sort of as Wildheart's taking his action.
Cool.
So who are you shooting, Wildheart? The guard?
Yeah,
Okay.
the guard.
The
You
one
should have
that's
taken off your pants and slapped him with it.
yeah.
Oh
Shit it on
no!
him.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
I mean, or you could shoot the person who's running away, screaming about the murder and the princess being or the Duchess being in danger.
And then we're just gonna keep murdering and murdering people.
I'm gonna keep that cover. Whatever. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to whistle and get my bear to jump out of a random thing and grab guy running away.
Okay. All right. Let's roll on sort of the bear's success on that. So roll on basically Dex, I guess, for the bear to like catch up to this guy and wrangle him down.
Really, a bear?
Dex.
Bear's faster than a man.
Yeah, but the bear's got to pop out of wherever they are and catch up to him.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Not today. It's not.
Well, I mean, it can, but it may not happen in a way that's good. So yeah, the bear jumps out and starts running after him, and what the bear does catch him, but it's only after he's run out into a more public space, and so the bear starts mauling him just at the sort of edge of the stands of the thing, and then you hear the screams of the crowd around him as he's being mauled by a bear there right in the open. Fiamma, you just exit the bathroom.
That's a good distraction.
What are you
Cool.
doing?
I'm gonna whip one of the fucking things out, wrap her in it, slap a mask on her, toss a green flare canister, and just start walking away.
Do you at least say to her, like, we're here to, like, take you away? Because she's never met you.
I'm gonna say, all right, let's go.
She like,
Apparently,
timidly,
privacy's not a thing, guys. Change of plans.
she timidly sort of, like, whispers to you, like, like, are you working for Darren?
As I'm shoving her along, yes, let's go.
She's like,
Go.
oh my. Yeah, I didn't think it would be like this.
Get
Neither did we.
aggravated and put her on my back, and we're going.
Okay. Are you put on your stuff too, or no?
I just put on my mask. At this point,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if we match.
Okay, so you're running for, like, the stairs to exit then.
Green flare canister goes off.
Okay.
I'm taking off. Yes.
Where are you setting that off at?
I drop it in front of the bathroom door. That way, the passageway between us is like filling with smoke.
Okay. All right.
You know, the passageway between where us and a bear just mauled a man.
Yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, I mean that's fine. Free action. I'll let you like throw over.
You knew this
over
is
to
how
that.
this would go, Mike.
So
He set it up to go like this. I had a perfectly good plan.
I know.
I mean, I always intended for them to go in the bathroom with her. So, I mean, if listen, as a father, you know,
President shit alone, sir.
in the stall, but there's Secret Service in the room. I guarantee that.
No, outside the door.
They're in the bathroom itself.
It's whatever.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah,
So, anyways, so you throw over your shoulder and you start running for the stairs. There's still the one guard asleep on the ground, and the one who's like sort of like bleeding to death-ish off to the side. Mist, what are you doing?
Following the group. I mean,
Okay.
we're all just taken out of here, aren't we?
Is everybody just like taking off and running behind Piyama?
That's the new plan, I guess.
Or is anybody staying
I mean-
behind?
I'm not staying behind, but I am not.
While I'm running, I'm screaming,
to
the
the
building's on fire!
All right.
So I'm following the group, but I'm following them from 30, 40 feet distance. So I'm following them. If someone were to watch me, they would be like, "Oh, that dude's following those people running." Not he's part of the group, right?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
the distance I'm going for.
So, and you guys are definitely running. You're not like casually walking out.
Nah.
Yeah, we should definitely run.
no,
when there's-
we're
The building's
they're
on
probably
fire,
screaming. There's a
someone just got
fucking
murdered."
bear and fire.
There's where
Walking calmly is the worst possible thing to do.
Well,
Yes.
are you leaving the bear behind, or are you calling it to follow you?
Don't forget, you've got a cyber bear back at home.
Yeah, I'm riding the bear out of town.
Okay, so you're calling the bear back to you?
Yes.
Cool. Roll defy danger on Dex for the bear, because once the bear starts running back, it might be chased or pursued. Because I mean, it's a medieval town. Some people in those stands probably have some weapons.
It's a 9.
I would assume in a coliseum they would take the weapons from the spectators, sir.
You guys got your weapons.
All right.
Yep.
Fair enough.
All right. You guys.
I don't use weapons. So.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys start running. The bear runs, and as the bear sort of runs back in, a few arrows like land right behind it, just like, and you see some people like watching the bear run, and they see Wildheart mounting the bear as it runs by.
How?
and-
Through a cloud of smoke.
Okay. Some of them follow the bear. How about that?
There we go.
All right, some of them follow the bear in pursuit and catch a glimpse of, Wildheart's profile and his back as he mounts the bear and ride away. So you guys are running, and you're headed sort of down the stairs at this point, I presume.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. As you start running down the stairs, it's gonna get slightly more congested because there are more people who are starting to exit from different points in the building. So you are sort of merging into a crowd at some point. By the time you get down to the bottom platform, the base level of the thing, you're definitely surrounded by, 50 or 60 or so people as you're sort of trying to exit. Are you still carrying the princess on your shoulder, or the Duchess on your shoulder?
Yes, I'm pretending she's a child.
Okay. You exit out. You start exiting out of the front gate. Let me get. Well, let's do this. As you're exiting, there are guards who are now at the front of the exit, and they're really more worried about the commotions going inside. But as people are leaving, they're definitely like looking for anything that looks odd or suspicious.
We definitely don't look odd or suspicious because this is a festival. That's why we bought the masks.
I get that, except for the guy riding the bear.
Yeah, but he's
Well,
following
he looks
behind
odd
us.
and suspicious. Yes.
He had to wait for the bear to catch up, and
Yeah,
we
yeah,
were
I mean,
already
he's-
on the move.
He's definitely behind. So
And we've already told you we was screaming fire and fucking bear killers.
Yeah. So
Good luck, Wildheart.
as you're exiting, Fiamma's in front, and I guess Gray and Melody are sort of like just behind,
Yeah.
and then Mist is a little further behind that, and just behind Mist is Wildheart.
Yep.
So as you're exiting, you guys get just a little bit out of the door, and then Wildheart's coming like careening through, and the guards are like, "There he is, the man on the bear, get him!" And a number of guards start trying to like surround Wildheart and the bear as he's trying to run out. Do any of you do anything, or do you leave Wildheart to the the guards?
Give him the
So,
thumbs up.
So Wildheart is behind us.
Yeah.
How many guards is it?
Looks to be 7 or 8 at this moment.
Okay. I need my bomb, bandages, and I need 2 things of fairy dust out of my bag.
Okay. You can pull those things out. If you're trying to construct a fairy bomb,
Don't need to. I mean, you just wrap it around and throw it.
right? It's gonna take you a turn to like wrap it, like pull it all out, wrap it up, and throw it, right?
Okay, that's fine.
So you're doing that. And what about the rest of you?
Continue
I was going
forward.
to stay to help, but fuck fairy bombs.
Yeah.
Those
I
never
gotta
go
get
in
out of
my-
here.
Those never go in my
No!
fucking favorite.
Look, man, you're far enough
ever.
away from it, though. You're far enough away from it.
I
Yeah,
like
until I
behind
roll
you.
bad and Mike makes me sniff the whole thing.
Nah, you just
Yeah.
cover your face, man. I'll be
Well,
like, cover your
you
mouth.
You gotta also remember, me and you, we get like a plus something to our roll because we're like not immune to fairy
What
dust.
if-
but-
You're not
Y'all
near
keep
it.
huffing the dust.
Michael,
You're not near it.
what if instead I have 2 pre-made fairy bone bombs already?
Yeah.
I've already pre-made 2 of these things.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
What if I just throw one to Gray as I'm running by?
Yeah, you can do that.
I mean, you have a better chance of doing it with Dex, but that's fine.
I mean,
I'll
No,
sling
no, no.
Gray can
You're
yell
the
out
one that
like,
wants to
"Hey,
fucking
fairy
do
bomb!" You know, whatever.
it. Yeah.
You want to yell fairy bomb me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, so I'm gonna roll one at his, or just toss it into his arms as I run by.
Okay.
Sure.
Got him.
All right.
Don't toss.
All right.
Hand it to me.
All right, I'm handing
toss
it to
hand it
you
to me.
as I go
Don't
by.
toss
I
hand it
hand
to
it
me.
to you as I go by.
I thought about having you roll on Dex for throwing and catching,
I
but I was
knew
like,
it.
you know what? Whatever, it's fine. All right. So yeah, Gray.
All right, so Gray stops dead as I run by. I
Yep.
hand him the fairy bomb. I have
Yep.
now taken one out. I have one left in my inventory pre-made.
All right. So,
Okay.
Gray, if you want to roll
So
on
this is a
Dex
dragon
for
mask, right?
tossing it.
Yeah, cool.
What'd you say?
Oh, that's happening. Oh, that's
I
happening.
was checking to make sure this was a dragon mask and not
Oh, that's
something
perfect.
flat on my
Happening.
face.
Yeah. So you throw it right in the center of the crowd, right? Yep.
Oh, well,
the guards and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, of the guards.
Yeah.
Which they would be away from me.
Yep. Cool. So Wildheart, can you roll 2d6 on your Constitution?
Someone's about to trip some balls.
I'm sorry, Wildheart, but I'm trying to keep you alive, actually, too.
Yeah. And can you roll one for the bear for me too?
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah!
All right.
All
cool.
right.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. So you and the bear, you do inhale some of the stuff as you're running by. It's not enough to make you full on, insane or anything, but things are definitely like wobbly. You're gonna take some -1s to your rolls going forward, and then let me give me a second. Do this. Yeah. Whew. Yep. Oof. These guards are not doing good with this stuff.
Yeah!
Wow.
That's because guards aren't allowed to do drugs. Legally, anyways.
Alright. So, a number of the guards just start indiscriminately attacking villagers.
Hey, man, they can't be letting
Oh
them do
my
that.
god, yes.
They're supposed to protect the people.
Two of them are kind of like they're confused and trying to figure out what's going on. They're not attacking people. One of the guards does manage to not inhale the fairy stuff. He starts seeing it coming down and immediately covers his face. And he's still chasing after Wildheart and the bear, just the one. As you all start running towards the point of the tree. So you guys, you get to here, and Gundry is standing by this sort of like building. And as you're running by, he's like, "What did you do? It looks
Let's
like
go,
mass
Gundry. Get the
chaos."
fuck out of here.
As you guys run by, does anyone answer?
Shut the fuck up,
I'm not
Boros.
running by. I actually hand her to him, and then I move myself towards the back of the pack while we're moving.
Okay. What do you tell him? Do you tell him to go?
Tell him, yeah, who the fuck sends guards to the bathroom? Go.
He starts running. Now,
You already know I'm gonna be on it all night.
once he listen, man. Like I said, if I was a king and I had a daughter and she was going to the bathroom in a highly public area, I'd be like, you guys are going in there with her. You know, not in the stall, but like
You
in
want
the
two
bathroom.
dudes to go into a pure fucking princess in the bathroom with her.
They're her guards. I want them to like guard her.
So
And
when
nothing happens
she's
in the
changing
bathroom.
in the bathroom and then taking a shower, the guards are sitting there ogling her and jerking off.
It's all
when she's-
good.
when
It's
she's
all
taking
good.
a shower,
It doesn't
she's in
matter
the
at
It
this
doesn't matter.
point
We're out
because
of it.
it's already
We're out of
happened.
it. Yeah, it's
and-
already happened.
yeah.
We're out of it. Like it's all good. Whatever.
Anyway,
I'm just saying,
Fuel
personally,
on
I
the fire.
wouldn't,
So
unless they were female.
can,
so what?
Sorry,
So
go ahead.
now, once Gundry gets the Duchess to the tree, they're just going to be sitting there, right? Because they have no way of opening the portal.
No, I'm waiting for Wildheart to head this way.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he runs and he says, "You're coming with. We can't go anywhere without you." As he kind of starts to run away.
Wildheart or Gundry?
Gundry. He's
Okay.
concerned.
Be like, it'll be fine. Wait a second.
He says, "Wait here."
Who's at the back of our pack right now?
Wildheart's the
It's
furthest back.
definitely Wildheart and
Okay.
me.
It's Wild.
I'm before Wildheart.
Yeah.
Okay, I trust you because you're not a little dopey. When Gray runs by, I take the pack off me and just stick it on him.
The pack. What pack?
The pack that holds the orb. It's my mimic backpack.
Does he know how to open it?
I mean, I've seen him do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So Gray, he hands it off to you, and Fiamma, you run past Melody and Mist, and hand Gray the backpack.
I'm just trailing up the back of the
Yep.
pack. Yeah.
And then here comes Wildheart, like kind of running into things a little bit. He's sort of like running into buildings left and right because him and the bear are just not quite coherent entirely. And the one guard chasing after them with his sword drawn, just like running, and he's got a whistle and he's blowing it. So what are you doing?
sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna turn, and when he comes to run towards me and past me, I'm gonna put my hand right towards his mouth and try and melt that whistle into his face.
Okay.
Oof.
And then what were you doing, Melody? You said you were doing something.
I wanted to lean over into my cat bag and ask if Tyrone wanted some action, if he wanted to kill, if he wanted to go and play, like fuck up a guard.
Tyrone's like, "Bitch, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well,
Carry
really?
me."
Really? Okay, fine.
Gray screams, "Get me that guard soul! I need it!"
Also, Danny, I can't see your video. I don't know.
I can't see.
That's
it
weird.
either.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I can see.
Yeah.
I'll reset mine. Maybe that's it.
Yep. Thank
Yeah, I got you.
Why
now.
did he reset?
No, I got you now.
If you reset, won't it fuck up the Twitch stream?
No, it's
No,
only
he
if I,
just-
it's only
no, he
if
just
I refresh the whole page. If I reset my video,
man,
it's not a
okay.
problem.
So for once, Tyrone doesn't want to fight or hurt somebody.
Tyrone always just wants like you to do it or to attack the defenseless.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay,
he's
whatever.
a cat. All right.
I
He's a
tried.
cat. Fuck that.
Yeah, that means he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's only ever going to fight if the odds are highly in his favor. So, anyways, all right. So, yeah, Fiamma, let's roll for the. I guess we're gonna.
It would be on Dex.
Are you?
Because handcrafted doesn't require a roll.
Okay, but you just have to like
So,
get in close.
Yeah, I have to do it.
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Yeah. So this guy, maybe he's pretty skilled, right? So you go to do it, and he like drops down to his knees, and like skids right by you, and then pops up and keeps running, bypassing you entirely. After Wildheart and the bear, are any of the rest of you doing anything while this is happening?
Yeah,
Uh,
I mean, obviously we're gonna have to. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I say
He's not going to stop and try to attack the dude who attacked the guard.
Nope. He said it after the bear.
All right.
Wildheart, what are you doing? I mean, you're still good enough to try and do things. You won't be as good at it.
I can't look at you.
He got that Forrest Whitaker eye where you.
There's like 10 guards in front of me.
No. There's only one guy chasing you now.
No, God, no. This is how people die.
I guess I'm going to try and get my bear to run faster.
Okay. All right.
Or throw my shitty pants at the guard chasing
Yeah,
me,
you can do
You
that.
should do that.
if
Volley
I can
that.
see him.
Yeah. I mean, you can roll on. So I'm gonna need 2 rolls, right? I'm gonna need a roll for you getting the pants off while riding a bear, and then I'm gonna need another roll for you to throw the pants, right? It's a 2-part deal. So
Both
roll
decks?
on decks for getting them off while riding a bear.
Ugh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't know what I took off, but I definitely threw it.
Pretty good.
So you
Yeah, perfect throw.
okay? No. Here's what happens, right? You do get the pants off, but you fall off the bear.
Yep.
Yeah. So you fall off the bear, taking the pants off. You get him off. You successfully throw them at the guard. As he's like within 2 feet of you, it catches him in the face, and he's immediately disgusted. He's like, "Oh God! Oh, what the hell is this?" And the bear just keeps running ahead of you, and you're on the ground. So, Mist, are you still just running towards the tree?
I'm staying with Gray because he has the other orb. So yeah.
Okay. And Gray, what are you doing?
I'm handing the orbs to Mist, and I'm turning around.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So you're handing the bag to Mist, the whole
They
bag.
know how to use these.
Yeah, we
I
all
like
know how to
things.
use it. So.
All right. So yeah, you hand it off to Mist, and then you turn around and head back.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
To the guard that I know is chasing
Yeah.
the.
All right. And Melody, what are you doing? Are you running towards the tree, or are you stopping as well?
I'm gonna try the scissors one more time.
Okay. Now you're still a ways away, so it'll take you at least a full turn to get back to this guy. So, if you want to head back to him, that's fine.
Or hold on, just something I can do from a distance. Metal Hurlant. Let's try to deafen him so he has to cover his ears.
Okay.
All right. Yep.
All right. Cool.
Fuck him up.
And does
1d10 of damage.
Yeah.
And he'll be deaf for a few minutes. Well,
Yeah.
at least he's deaf.
I mean, maybe you're so far away that it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it still deafens him. So
It
definitely
kind of stops him so he has to cover his
yeah.
ears. You know.
And I mean, he's also fighting with these pants for like a second. So he's fighting with them, and then suddenly he just like goes deaf, and there's like ringing in his ear, causes him a slight amount of pain. He's suffering from a bit of confusion now too, from being disoriented by the terrible smelly pants. He definitely people can definitely take some advantage on him at this point. Fiamma, you've sort of turned around and headed towards him. You've got up to him. What are you doing?
I'm shouting, "What the fuck is everyone doing? Go! I've got this!"
Okay.
But I need his soul.
Then just take him with you.
So
I'm purposely falling a little further back.
okay, so you're not taking any action on the guard at this point, then.
I'm not touching shitmouth.
Okay.
I am lighting a fire in my hand, though.
Cool. Mist, you arrive at the tree with Gundry, Darren, and Imogen. Are you going to proceed to open the portal now, or are you waiting for the others?
I am going to It's just me and them, right?
Right.
You've previously stated that the limbo between here and there is not fucking dangerous, right?
Right.
Nah, I already see this going bad. We're gonna wait for someone else to show up.
Jesus.
No, nobody trusts nothing. All right.
No, I'll
Yeah,
trust you
'cause
because
you're
I'll be
DM.
like, oh, they can just wait on the other side for the rest of us to show up, and then when we get there, you'll be like, they fucking wandered off, and then we're gonna have to go
Turns
find
out
them. So
it's
no.
a different dimension than the first one was. and
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Have to go in at the
It's gonna
same
be like,
I
you don't
already
know what
see
happened.
too
You
many
showed up and
ways.
they're gone.
Yes, I already see too many ways with everyone getting fucking lost here, so I'm just gonna wait until someone else shows up to do anything.
Okay. All right. So Melody and Gray, you've sort of gotten to where you and Melody have caught up together, and you're getting close to where Wildheart is. Are you guys doing anything?
I mean, where's that guard at?
He's fighting with the pants and the fact that he's deaf. He'll probably have the pants off his face here in just a moment, but he's fighting.
got a
Someone
little shit in
fucking
his
kill
mouth.
him already, so we
I'm
can
going to
just
attack
leave.
him and take his soul. Because I'm going to let my dragon.
All right,
This
Yeah.
guy's the only one that's really seen us, like, legitly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll
Yeah.
on strength with a +1. Well, an additional +1, so you.
Everybody else is tripping balls and killing other people.
Oh, ho, ho,
Yeah,
ho.
and then roll some damage.
Mm. So we're going to do.
Rip him in half, man.
Yeah, we're going to do that plus the 4 plus. Yeah, that should. I don't need to open myself up for attack.
You're gonna
So
kill
we
him.
know if he can- Oh, good. And I'm taking his soul, let my dragon eat him, and the shit on his face.
So, how you gonna kill him?
I'm just gonna come down with a claw and just stab him in the head.
All right, yeah, cool. Yeah. I mean, you stab through the poopy pants and right into his skull, and then he just sort of like stops struggling and goes limp. And about that time, Fiamma catches up. I'm going to assume to where you guys are at, unless you have other plans, Fiamma.
Real quick, nobody's explained how I'm supposed to take a soul from this guy.
Assume you just let the dragon eat him.
Yeah.
Part of him or all of him?
Yeah.
His hearts.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rip his heart out of his chest
Okay.
and let the dragon eat
Yeah,
that.
sure.
Yep, that works.
The Native
Okay.
American. So the thing where we planted is like right here, right?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay, so while we're passing this, I assume we're somewhere in like this area heading that way.
Yeah, I mean, you're like sort of right here-ish. I mean, you're right near it.
Okay. The fire I have in my hand, I'm going to Zuko style onto the side of that building.
Which one?
Not
This one or this one?
that one. Not to burn the building, but to singe a mark into it.
Okay, what kind of mark?
The imp.
Okay. All right. So,
That's an 11.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you do it.
And I put was here.
Okay. All right. I see what you're doing. You're trying to frame the imp core. I got you.
Yeah, I'm not having a war start just because I had to burn down a fucking bathroom.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, now let's get the fuck out of here.
All right. As you're doing that and everyone's sort of running, dragons eating the heart, you do see in the distance a number of guards filtering in from this way and this way. There's still a decent enough way so they can't like make out your faces.
We actually wouldn't see them. Because if we're right here and I'm burning on the side of this building,
Well,
there's still buildings in the way.
they're filtering in like this way, so you can probably see them like.
We would probably be able to
Probably
hear
hear
them.
'em,
Like, because
yeah.
how it's jumbled up, we wouldn't be able to see them.
But yeah, you can
Especially
definitely
with
hear
them
like
running with
like,
armor and shit. Yeah,
stuff
we
coming
definitely
towards
hear 'em.
you.
Yeah.
Because the guy was blowing that whistle, and so there were coherent guards that weren't at ferry bombed all around the castle. So they're heading towards the
Yeah.
sound of the whistle, basically. But yeah, you hear it. So are you guys gonna skedaddle?
Oh yeah. As soon as I see them heading towards us, I activate the portal.
All right.
Yeah. Push basically everyone in, then just like wait just another second.
As soon as everyone goes through, I go through.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and as soon as you go through,
I also
obviously-
leave the fire in the trees behind us.
So
To
the
burn
trees are on
Special
fire,
tree?
Yep,
like the
it's
portal.
my calling card.
Like, potentially. The
No,
portal
we're not the
trees on
wet
fire?
fucking bandits, Fiamma. You've already burned some shit. Knock the fuck off.
Are you leaving? Are you leaving the trees?
No, I'm not actually. It was
Okay,
funny.
because
I'm just being funny. It's fine.
all right. So yeah, as soon as you walk through the portal, it closes behind you, and you're in that sort of limbo space, where there are the multiple trees that you could activate to the. I think you have three other locations you can go to, maybe. Yeah, 3 other locations.
Yeah, we've got
We
that
got the
forest.
one outside of the other town, the
Yeah, you-
forest.
yeah,
and
Right, the other
back home.
town and ours right next to our guild, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right,
Pop
so
back
we
home
all
for a little supper.
we all want to go back to the guild, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the one I open up.
All right.
So we all funnel through it.
Yep.
Well, once we get to the other side, I take the orb that Fiamma had, put it back in the sack, and toss it to her,
All right.
so she gets her shit back.
Yeah, because she would have taken her shit back. She's also then going to turn to Gray and be like, I gave the bag to you. Don't fucking give it to people.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna look at
My
her and just
bad.
flick her off.
Fiamma's going to trust you just a little bit more since you actually gave it back. But if she gives you something, don't just toss it to somebody else.
So yeah, you all arrive.
Mike, how long have we been gone?
You've been gone for
It's getting close to a week now. No, it's been more than a week because we spent a week there.
It's been
Almost 2 weeks.
about a week and a half because you left. You went to Ugrin. There was the zombie apocalypse, and then you left Ugrin to go to Macriteer. It was a 5-day trip. You've been in Macriteer for 5 days, and so 5 days of travel. So yeah, I mean, this is about 2 weeks. Yeah, about 2 weeks you've been gone.
All right. Well, I noticed that my my fucking shop is not being built, and
Yeah.
I'm upset.
Because you decided to commission it, but you haven't been home since you decided to commission it.
It's 2 fucking
Yeah.
weeks, man. I commissioned it. Damn it. That means shit's happening.
You haven't been home yet. I do have it. It will be built.
I'm
Where-
gonna start
but
killing people
also-
if my shit's not fixed.
Also, where do you want it exactly? Because you never decided where on this map you wanted it. Sort of right in here, or
Yeah, no, yeah, like I want it like right the fuck here.
Oh, you're talking about the Thieves Guild?
This is where I want it, right here, right between these 2 roads, right by the fence, all the ridges, all that shit. I want it right there.
so. And then, well, I mean, we can clear away some of these trees and put it back up in here beside the road as it's coming in, if you want.
Nah, man, I want it right there.
Right there. All right.
right
And
in
then
this
also,
one.
I mean, because you still have to commission the guild hall to be built too, because you have the money now.
Yeah, and remember I was gonna put in half for half of it, and you were gonna put in half for half of it.
So.
I was just gonna pay for the whole thing. You can just pay me later.
That's some real rich
just
guy
fucking
thought
with
right
you.
there.
So I have a question, Melody. You got your bag of holding. At some point in time, do you want to like get your money back from Mist that he's holding onto you for you?
Yeah, she's never asked.
Well, the thing is, I figured that when we were gonna commission the guild, I'd be like,
I got you. Take what
Make
you
it out.
need, and the rest goes to me. Yeah.
no, no, absolutely not.
Totally. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys appear in the forest here. Gundry and Darren and Imogen are all looking pretty like what the F is going on, right?
Yeah, like what the fuck, right?
They can't even fathom what's just happened. So yeah, you get out and Gundry's like, what did we just do? Where are we? Where is this?
One, shut
gonna
up. 2, apparently your king's a pervert.
Right. And I'm gonna look at him and be like, you know what? You've
He works for
underestimated
Ugrin,
this.
not Macriteer.
This is as,
Right.
as a character. I don't care who his king is.
And I'm gonna be like, you've underestimated this whole time. Maybe show a little respect to all of us. We might be wild and weird, but we get the job done.
He says, I don't even know what to say. Thank you, obviously. He says, I'm still trying to wrap my brain around what I've just seen.
Well, maybe your
Yep.
king will be a little more lenient. It's magic.
And Darren and Imogen are sort of like hugging and kissing in the background right now.
Yeah, I bet.
Jesus Christ! Would
I'm
y'all
gonna be like,
stop
keep
that?
it in
You
your
also
pants,
owe us
kid.
more
Get
money.
a room. Also, there's an inn over there.
Yeah. Well, you guys are still in the trees,
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
So do you start, they don't know where to go. Do you start leading them out of the forest?
Yes. Basically, I just say follow us. I need a fucking beer.
Cool. Yeah. So you guys start leaving the forest, and do you head
I'm
towards?
legitly going here. Yes, to go drink.
Is that where everyone's going, or?
That's where I'm going.
I'm muttering under my breath. And Mike, this isn't me talking shit.
Miss and I still
This
have
is
to
because
make,
I am an
guild
angel.
plans.
I'm like, who the fuck sends a man in the women's room? That's so immoral.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Yeah, like I hear that comment, and I'm like, hey, princess, do they like ogle you all the time? I mean, is there anywhere that you can go that they just don't like? I fuck you.
So the Duchess, she says, "Oh, my father is very protective, especially since my engagement to the crown prince. I represent a considerable amount of power and wealth to my kingdom. You understand?"
Nope.
So your guards had their way with you. I heard that. Okay,
She says, "Oh heavens, no! They would never."
but they know what you look like naked.
She says, "Well, they don't look at me behind the doors of the stall or anything
sure
like
they
that."
don't. Okay.
But they know what it sounds like when you poop.
She blushes and she says, "Well, that might be true."
All right, enough of this shit. I need a damn drink.
Like I said, I followed Mist, so I could get a bite to eat, get something to drink, and just talk about like the guild plans, plans for the guild hall.
So as they're walking, Gundry does say, "So again, where are we exactly?"
Jurassic Park.
What are we, about a day out, right? A day's ride from his place?
A day. Well, it's like a day's ride on horse. It's like
no.
2 days walk, at least.
If you start to tell him, I will shush you and be like, nah, don't tell him where the base is.
No. I was just gonna be like, we're not far from your home.
Okay.
Oh,
I
he's
wasn't
like,
gonna be specific.
he's like, Ugrin? But that's a 5 days ride away.
Look, man, you want to go back through that fucking thing, or do you want to shut the fuck up and get a beer?
He says, I definitely need a
No,
drink."
that's just a yes or no.
He says, "Yes."
Okay, then shut up, kiss your girl, let's go.
No, this is Gundry.
Oh, that's right.
Shut up, don't kiss the girl, and
Yeah,
let's go.
Shut
Yeah,
up, kiss
shut up. Be
yourself.
thankful that we did what we did. Come on.
Darren and Imogen are just happy to not like be persecuted right now. They're holding hands and walking and whispering like, "I love yous" to each other, sort of thing.
That's right. Just shut up and come get a beer.
So yeah, they all sort of follow you to the inn, so in the distance you see Gorm sitting on like out in front of the shack, and he sees you guys, and he just sort of waves at you and yells, "Welcome back!"
Hey.
Hey, Grim.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna say a word. I'm just gonna go in the inn.
well.
So yeah, you guys make your way across over to the inn. As soon as you walk in the inn, you see what's his name? He's got a name. Gideon.
Fish guy.
Gideon is the guild attendant, or the inn attendant. And he says, "Welcome back, all of you. It's been some time." He says, "Are you looking for Fluffy?"
Right
always
before we
looking for
walk
Fluffy.
in,
I
I
just wanna
take my
drink.
mask off and I shove it on the prince's face.
Okay. The prince is like, "What's that for?"
Disguise.
He says, "Oh, okay." Now the Duchess has hers like pulled up.
I'm also going to push hers down, of course.
And are you gentle about it, or are you rough?
I don't care. I just like slide it down over her face.
She's, oh my. Well, is that needed here?
Yes.
Disguise.
Hey, it's Katsuki!
She's, yeah, and Kazuki's like the busboy, right? He's running around.
Yeah,
doing
I was
his
waiting
thing.
for him to pop up. Yeah.
God.
So yeah, the fish man, I guess he says what's up too.
Yeah, he says hi.
Yeah.
When we get in here, I'm going to have a long discussion with Kazuki since I haven't seen him in a bit.
Kazuki, well, roll a defy danger with charisma for Kazuki for me real quick.
Oof. Let me pull up his character sheet.
You got the fish clap.
Do what now? Constitution?
Dex. Oh no, sorry, not Dex. Charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, Katsuki has like a few light scratches on his face. Nothing major. So
Trouble in paradise.
maybe he's like, trying to make some inappropriate comments to Fluffy or whatnot. Or maybe she's just really roughing him up because she likes to beat on people a little bit. Who knows? So you guys get in, and you sit down, and Gideon basically asks you if you want food or drink or both or whatever.
I want a beer.
Yeah, cool. So he takes your orders, and then he sort of like he sees the people in the dragon masks, and he's like, "What's with the weirdos?"
Don't worry about it, man. Just give him some fucking food and beer. It's on me.
He's like,
We're
"All right."
all weirdos here.
So he goes back
Yeah.
to get your orders and stuff. And while you're all sitting down there, Fluffy comes walking down the stairs, and so she sees you guys, and she says, "Oh, hey guys, it's been a while since you've been here." And she walks down and she says, "So, what you been up to, Mist?"
Awesome. I look at her and say, it's business. You know.
She says, "Oh, I know." She says, "So you hear about Ygritte?"
Nope. What happened?
She says, "Oh man, they've had a rough time. Not long after you guys left, I guess there was some sort of undead apocalypse. I don't know. Something weird happened.
That shit didn't come over here, did it?
She says, no. But well, it seems like their kobold problem has increased. In fact, just 2 days ago, there was a pretty massive raid on the town. Seems like the people from behind the wall didn't offer any assistance. A lot of the townspeople were definitely injured or murdered. I think they, if I heard correctly,
There's like only 4 of them left.
It's like ample people. She says, if I heard correctly, I think there was a massacre at the farm. I think the farm family was brutally murdered and butchered.
Damn.
That sounds pretty terrible.
Yeah, it's just I think they've put out word for assistance from other towns, but I don't think they've received anything.
Well, maybe we should work our way that way.
So
see if we can help.
Gundry, overhearing this, says,
I slam the table really hard and tell him to keep his mouth shut.
Gundry's, but I think,
I'll kill you, boy. Keep it shut.
he says,
I'll kill you, boy.
he leans over and he says, I may need to go help my countrymen. Would it be possible for me to leave the lovebirds in your charge? And then he says, and additionally, I still have to fetch you your money.
That's true. Would it be
There's
okay
gonna
with
be a
everyone else
babysitting
if I
fee.
just go with them?
Should we
What
set
do you
up
mean?
some stuff first, or like so we can go ahead and start getting stuff built?
I fully intend to continue my kobold hunt anyways, because I did tell them that I would come back and hunt more down.
That's true.
So I do intend to go back and deal with that. So I'll probably end up going with him.
All right.
I mean, do you try and convince him to at least stay the night, or I mean, he kind of really wants to go like right now.
I'm thinking you
You-
stay
it's
the
good.
night and we
It's-
all go
it's-
tomorrow.
It's night. I mean, it was 6 o'clock when the whole thing started, and so and now we're probably talking like probably 8, 9 o'clock in the evening. So if you want to convince him, roll on charisma, somebody.
Oh, me.
Yes, our charisma
yeah,
master.
not me.
Yeah!
I got 2. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, so you managed
we
to talk
can
him
be well
down.
rested, and so that we can help you, and we got you here pretty fast, so we're still going to save time.
He says,
And you can save a lot of money when you buy direct.
I was going to say, with
So yeah, he
Geico car
says,
insurance, for sure.
okay. I mean, I don't even know the way, so maybe it is best. He says, but we must leave just first thing in the morning, as soon as day breaks. Yeah. All right, cool. While you're here, do you guys want to get with Gorm at some point in time in the evening to broker the building of a guild hall, maybe?
Yes, actually, we would like to resolve most of that stuff. So why doesn't me and Melody go specifically to talk to him by ourselves?
All right.
Absolutely.
I need to know beforehand. Are we planning on taking the lovebirds with us?
So
I wouldn't.
I personally don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
but
they
we
should
do
stay
have
here.
Kazuki and the cat here.
do you talk to Gundry about this?
How about I ask Fluffy and tell her that we need a very private room where these two can be locked in and have a watch set on them for me.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in a few.
Because I mean, certainly, I bet that Tweeg would aid in that, the goblin that you're friendly with, and
Yeah.
you know,
Well, we've got plenty of people there. Tweeg, Kazuki,
you get Ted
got
his crew.
Gorm. Gorm would watch.
No.
No, fuck them. No.
Kai would get him hooked on drugs, so no.
So
Yeah, Big Horny
How-
D would
how-
make both of them learn some things.
Yeah.
So definitely, if Gundry's like hearing your conversation, he basically conveys that there's no way they should set foot in Ugrin because
That's what we
they
were
would be
thinking.
recognized, and it would be a very serious problem. And that if
Not to mention, the other town's probably going to look at you
Right.
first.
yeah, and that I mean, it's going to take them 5 days to get there, even if they want to investigate it. But if Imogen were seen to be in Ugrin, then Makratier would declare all-out war. Well, the whole kingdom would declare all-out war against Ugrin.
Right. So how about
Yeah.
we have a sit down with these two and we talk to them and we tell them it's important that they keep their masks on,
Okay.
keep their identity secret. And when we talk to his father, which was who was giving us this, right? The quest.
Well,
Was
so
it his father?
technically, you don't. What was his name that gave you the quest?
Oh, I know he gave it to us, but he said he did it on behalf
It was
of...
Hagrid.
No. Where's his
Well,
name?
it was Hagar, wasn't it?
Hagar, yeah.
Hagar. Yeah.
Yeah, Hagrid, like I said.
Yeah.
Our Grand Lord Humperdew, whatever his name is.
Yes, but it was said that it was given to us by the father, correct?
Or the,
Yeah.
the father
Or
figure.
the king,
yeah.
or whoever the fuck it is.
Hagar.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all you know him as.
No,
Alright, well-
we were generally told that he runs the area.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but you don't know. You don't. I mean, there's nothing to indicate that he's Darren's father.
Yeah, all right, well, whatever.
In fact,
We'll-
he's
we'll
definitely
just-
he's definitely not Darren's father because Darren is the third son of the king.
Darren was
Okay,
sent
well-
over there. He was his father figure. That's what
Miss
we were
doesn't
talking
give a
about.
shit. Miss is just going to tell him that he's going to go let them know
Yeah.
that we've secured you and her, and then we'll figure it out from there. But it's really important that they keep their identities secret.
All right.
I would assume that they would just understand this as a safety issue and they would do it.
Also, because it's evening gray, the dragon has broken free of the pack altogether, and he's just running around the inn now, just being all crazy, like a misbehaved child almost.
He's doing dragon stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
What you gonna do? I mean, as long as he's not
Eviscerating humans.
So at one point in time, he jumps on some of the other patrons' table and starts eating their food, and they're first of all, they're kind of scared because dragons, and then they're also just angry at the fact that something is eating their food. Do you do anything about that?
I got you. I tossed 10 gold on the table.
Okay, well, I mean,
I'm helping feed the baby.
They
all right.
Yeah. Also, well, what was all in the morning? Yeah. So, yeah. So they accept the 10 gold because who's going to turn down 10 gold? Yeah.
Money talks.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Wildheart, you're starting to feel the effects of a massive hangover right now. You and the bear. And as you're sitting there nursing your hangover at the table, Kazuki comes and sits down beside you and just starts talking to you and annoying you. What do you do? He's like, "You got a bear? I've got a crocodile."
You want to fight him?
How would Kazuki answer? Because I don't know.
Be like, Okay, sure.
Of course.
No. All right. Underground Animal Fighting Ring. Okay, Michael Vick.
Yeah.
I was thinking Pokemon, but yeah.
Yeah,
That's a one-
yeah. I mean,
that's
it's
one way
about the
to
same,
level 'em
right?
up.
I mean, what is Pokemon but the Michael Vick starter pack, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And we've also got a Cyber Bear running around this area somewhere.
Yeah,
We've
this-
got 3 starters.
Does anyone ask about the Cyber Bear?
You got
And
your
don't-
beast,
and-
your reptile,
and-
and your cybernetic.
Yes, I visited him when I returned.
Oh, okay. Well, you have to ask where he is, right? Because you don't know where he is yet.
Yes, I don't know where he is.
Do you ask around then?
Yes.
Yeah. So the innkeeper actually tells you that they did have a bear visitor, and obviously it was weird, and they didn't want to deal with it. So they said Gorm actually dealt with that.
Yeah, Gorm's taking care of my bat on my off time.
Hey, that
You
steak
know
they're
what?
eating over
Gorm's
there,
our
is
new
that bear?
zookeeper.
Kinda. So are you guys, how many of you are heading over to talk to Gorm then at this point?
Just me and Melody, I thought.
Yeah, we
okay.
were gonna do that by ourselves.
So I guess maybe while everyone's still having these interactions at the end, you guys meet up with Gorm, and he greets you and he kind of like asks you what you've been up to and how things are going and whatever.
So I'll drop back a little bit and say as the walk with me and Melody, I give her gold.
Okay,
Like I'm just giving her gold. So she's got her gold in her pouch now.
gotcha. Okay, all right. So yeah, I mean you get to Gorm and like you guys are chatting with Gorm. Do you give him the details of what all you've been doing, or just mostly you're like
No.
okay?
Ask about Brucey.
He says, "Oh yeah, Brucey, we're best of pals. Yeah, he's out hunting for some mice right now. You know, he doesn't eat them, but he likes to kill them."
When he comes back, I'll talk to him. Just
Okay.
That sounds right. So I bring up my shop that I want built.
Okay, yeah. He's like, "Oh yeah," and he takes down all the details basically, so he can convey that to the builder. And then
And you remember how I wanted it built, right?
yeah, you wanted that pagoda type, the blue pagoda.
Yep.
So yeah, I got it.
All right. All right, and then I bring up the guild hall.
Yep.
Yep. And he says, "Oh yeah, that's, you know, I think as we discussed, that was going to be very pricey.
Yeah, what was that number again, guy?
I believe it was 700 gold, if I want to say correctly."
All right. Well, the group, the stuff that we haven't split between everybody since the beginning, I still have that. That's 478 gold.
Fiamma
So-
just wants her cut. She doesn't care about a guild hall.
Well, all of this was not part of Fiamma. I don't know how much Fiamma wants, but this has been before her. How much Fiamma want? How much does she think she's owed?
Oh, I thought you were saying it was what we got paid for transporting him
Oh, no,
down
this is
there.
No, we
separate
split
from
that
that.
shit. This is
There you
from way back, like from the
Yeah.
beginning that this
Oh.
me and Melody and all them have been
Yeah,
gathering.
you
Oh,
had
they
all
none of
done-
doesn't give a shit.
All of that,
Yeah.
all the split that you guys have, we've already given it to you.
yeah, there was the down payment of 100 gold, and I think you all got like 20 gold each from that.
Yep, we all
Yeah.
split that already.
Yep.
So I'm gonna give him the 478.
All right,
All right. So you said how much again?
700.
700. Cool. All right, then Melody, you
What's
owe
my
him 111 gold, and I do as well.
All right, then that's what I will take out of my total.
All right,
Yeah.
I am going to also amend this to 0 gold for the group, and then if we decide to, split it 5 ways or 6 ways, and the 6th way goes to the guild or whatever, I'll add it to that amount.
Well, basically, when the guild hall makes revenue, it's going to go into that at least initially. So
Correct.
Yeah.
So right now it's 0.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm amending my gold now. Just for your reference, Mike, I have 970 currently,
okay,
and we're taking out 111.
okay,
So 859. All right.
And I'm now left with 383 gold.
okay.
And change.
So yeah, he takes it. I mean, he's wide-eyed and he's like, "Oh my god," and he says, "You guys have been busy."
Yes, we
Yeah.
have.
And he says, "Did she have to kill anyone for it?" You know what? I don't want to know.
Yes.
Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say you don't want to know, my friend.
He's like,
Absolutely.
it's better if I just don't know things.
Okay, all right, never mind then.
And he's like, all right, yeah, I'll get the builders right on it. It'd probably take about a month's time, but I mean, maybe sooner. We'll see what we can do. He says the smaller one we can get that built a lot faster, obviously. Where and then, so he brings up a map and he says, where were you thinking about putting it?
Are we talking about the guild?
Yeah.
I'm thinking exactly where the shack is right now.
I kind of like back here myself, but
Oh.
Well, it's not your guild, guy.
I know it's not.
Can we zoom out of this picture a little bit so we can get a little more look at everything?
So we can move around.
It's been a while since I've. There we go.
Yeah. So here's the plot of land that you basically own.
Yeah, all right. So I'm thinking, I don't know if I want it on the same side as the inn. It doesn't really matter. What do you think, Melody? Because it's really 50-50 on us. Do you want it like right here between these roads, or do you want it up here? Do you want to put it next to the creepy chit? Over here? Do we want to put it over here?
We'll keep it away from the creepy tree. There's some bad memories. Melody's got some PTSD from that tree.
I mean, what's farther down here, Mike?
Trees.
And just more trees?
Yeah.
All right, and then what's farther up?
Trees, bees, knees.
Trees. There's still this this thing over here.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so if we build this, I'm okay with either side. What side are you feeling like, Melody?
Well, since maybe we can get some use out of the shack and not just like bulldoze it down. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I will tell you just on my own, like, if it were me, right? I like over here just because if you do build other buildings or more things just like over here, you can sort of like look at everything from across the river from your sort of tower of excellence, right? But maybe you want it in the thick of, because if more stuff is built, then it would be sort of town central. But I mean,
do we want seclusion or do we want convenience?
Fluffy is built here to basically have an inn on the river because you charge more.
Right. I'm thinking that being closer to the inn is good because that'll bring travelers in, whether that be guild wanting to be guild members.
Let's make it inn adjacent. Like travelers here.
Yeah, let's can we like do it right here in the trees and then make this like a courtyard right here?
Sure.
All right, let's do that.
Now, do you also want to build like an additional bridge on this side, or do you just want the one access?
I'm thinking maybe a bridge like in this area, not so much way over here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then the builders will get on that. Are there any other buildings that you want to build? Any other types of buildings you want to build and pay for, obviously?
Yeah.
Or do you want to build vacant buildings that people can occupy and then pay you rent on? Because
how much would it be?
There's two rent structures. They can pay for just land and build their own building, or you can put a building and land together.
How much would it be to build a brewery or distillery?
Say something smaller. I mean, how big are we talking about? Just small, or?
I don't know. What's my price ranges?
We can start things as low as about 20 gold, and then you can go on up to 100 gold plus even.
Sure, let's go big.
Okay.
I want my first revenue to be fairly successful.
Okay. So you want to start now? Do you want to start a brewery that farms its own like hops and everything, or?
Yeah, I kind of want it self-sustaining because I don't want to have to depend
Well,
on...
if you're going to do a brewery and we've got a guild here and Fluffy's here, and your brewery's probably going to need running water, right?
Yeah.
It would probably be best to do it like right here or like right here.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it depends. Do you want the brewery right next to Fluffy's in the guild? Because that means you want to put it here, or if you want it kind of on its own, you'd put it here.
Well, I mean, we can literally take a cart. It's really not that far to transport.
That's true. It really isn't. It's your
We don't want
brewery.
it like way out there. I want it to be the most profitable.
Well, I think just anywhere near anything is going to be profitable.
Mhm.
I don't think it really matters.
So, what do you think?
I'll ask like Gorm where he thinks would be like the best place to build.
All right. So I guess
'Cause
Gorm
I'm gonna
asks.
have some.
Yeah. So
Money coming in.
Gorm's asks, is it going to be the kind of brewery that people visit, or is it only just going to produce and ship out?
Good point.
People can
Do you want to
visit,
compete with
it'll-
Fluffy?
Well, oh, is that competition? Because I thought
Oh,
she was
yeah.
getting stuff shipped in.
Well, she is, but if you're going to have people come in and drink, then you're taking away from her food and drink.
Okay,
Now-
so then
now-
no visiting.
No, now here's options, right? I mean, there's never ways a business can be run. So they could come in and do like tastings at your brewery and say, oh, if you'd like to buy some, you can go over here to like the inn and they're selling.
I was
it
wanting
there.
to work with her, not
Yeah,
against
okay.
her.
Yeah.
Whatever
So-
it was, I was wanting to
Yeah.
make it work cohesively.
Yeah. So if that's the case, then I would suggest either like here or here, somewhere that's fairly near to the inn, so they can easily be directed to it.
Okay, yeah.
So either side
Oh,
of the river.
I was going to say I would do it right here by the bridge, man. Right
Let's get
as
the
you're going.
Let's get the traffic running because I need some money.
Yeah, I was going to
Okay.
say, you do it right there.
Yeah.
They're going to have to pass it just to get to the inn in the guild.
Yeah. All right.
And this is the market right here, and that's where my building's going to go is right there.
Heck yeah.
So they'll be in the market, going to the inn, seeing the brewery. Yeah, that's a great spot.
All right.
I think it's a great idea. All right,
Sounds good. All right.
who's running me?
All right. So we resolve that. The people will start building the things, clearing away some trees and whatnot. So Wildheart, you eventually talk to Gorm, and you find out that your mechanical bear cub is actually living over by the creepy tree, sort of out of the way. It feels I guess a kinship with the tree in some way. So do you go over and
Creepy
visit?
tree power.
Do you visit the bear cub?
Yes, and if possible, I would like to set up camp, my own camp right here.
You just want to put up a tent, or
Yeah, like a DP.
okay, all right. That'll cost you a little bit of money. If you want to put up a TP, get land cleared out and stuff like that. If you're looking to buy some materials or whatever, one of two things: you can either take more time or more money. So you can do it for just like 2 gold, but it'd be like a month process, or you can do it for like 5 gold. We can shorten that down to basically like a week.
5 gold.
All right. And yes, we'll get you a little something set up on the outskirts here. Yeah, so you visit the bear, and when it sees you, it sees Yona, and it looks up, and it goes, "Mama, you came." And it like
Sorry.
gets up and starts running. The ground shakes a little bit as it's going, ka-chee, 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 And how does Yona react?
She's overjoyed.
Okay, so yeah, they sort of embrace and hug. And what are you doing?
I try to stop myself from crying.
Okay. Not that long ago you tried to murder this thing. Just gonna put that out there.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I thought it was an abomination, but I realized it was a second chance.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, I mean, you have like a tearful reunion. Do you have any particular words for it, or are you just having a reunion?
Though your body is cold, little one, your heart is warm. Some shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, the bear cub, if if it could cry, it would. But it definitely, you know, has a sense of sadness and joy all at once. And it sort of like, I'm so glad. I thought you didn't love me anymore. I thought you might kill me.
Still on the
apparently
table.
I've had some kind of character arc.
Yep. All right. Cool. So Gray, the dragon is like sitting at the door, like dancing in circles. It definitely like wants to go outside.
Yeah, sure. We're going outside.
Cool.
Fine.
When you go outside, it starts to like try and play fight with you. It starts like gnawing on your arm and pulling at you and like dancing and like sort of like snapping and then back and forward and getting like back on its like, you know, hind legs and its front legs down forward.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So you're gonna like play spar with the dragon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. All right. So yeah, you guys spend time doing that. Roll 2d6 on strength. Cool. Yeah. Every time you play, you definitely like get the best of the dragon. You don't hurt it, but like it definitely doesn't overpower you at any point in time during your play. But you know.
Yeah.
As you play, it keeps going. Papa, play.
This thing just learn the
This
word
thing's
play.
gonna get evil.
I mean, it's already ate one soul.
Yeah.
Play with me now, Father.
Great, Papa.
Pick one with me. Oh God, I need a box of matches.
Yeah.
Someone take this poor puppet boy's life.
And then Fiamma, what are you up to?
Fiamma needs two things. One, I need to know how much it is to make a shack. Literally 3 walls and a roof.
3 walls and a roof. You don't want 4
Just
walls?
3 walls.
Nah, don't care.
Yeah, I mean you can probably do that for like a gold.
Cool, but like in a couple of days.
Okay. All right. I mean, are you speaking with Gorm to have this commissioned, or are you
Sure.
Talking, are you talking to Fluffy? If she knows somebody,
I actually have like 2 or 3 people I need to talk. Well, first I need to ask because I don't actually know. Does Fiamma know that Fluffy is on the up and up?
What do you mean on the up and up?
Like,
She's on the
does
down
she
low,
know
really.
that she can get information?
I don't know.
I don't know if I know that. I don't know if we actually covered that.
Right. I mean,
You can always ask
it was
me, and
just-
I can
you've
tell
seen Mist
you.
deal with her, obviously. So
Well, that's why I'm asking. So I'm gonna need to talk to Mist. Words. I'm gonna need to talk to Gorm, Mist, and then eventually Fluffy.
all right. So yeah, I mean, go ahead and you know, you can roll over to Gorm. When you get over there, and Gorm sees you, he's like, "My, this shack's busy tonight. How's it going, Fire Lady? Right?"
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Greg?
He's like, "Yeah, whatever."
Listen, Greg. I need a shack. I need 3 walls, like a table, and a roof. And I need it over by that fucked up tree.
He says, "Okay, yeah. You know, I mean, you could get the builders do it, or I mean, you know, I think Ted and his crew could probably do that for you."
Holy shit!
I need it in like a couple of days, but don't let Ted touch it.
He says, "Okay. I think we could probably manage that. Yeah. It's just, I mean, you know, like a gold's worth of materials."
All right. And
He's
how
like,
much
do you-
for
he says, do you want-
speed?
He says, "Do you want floor?"
Doesn't matter. I mean, I look down and I'm not wearing shoes.
He says, "Yeah, I mean, you know, I 1 gold. I think we can't get done any faster than a couple of days, so that's probably enough."
Playing good enough. So I'm gonna give him a gold.
Yeah, he takes it.
Yeah, and I'll be like, you know where Mist is?
He's like, "Yeah, he just left not that long ago.
Yeah.
Surprised you didn't pass him on your way in."
Well, I was busy talking to a crocodile. I mean, he's the only one that really understands me. So.
Yeah. Miss, did you head back to the inn, or where are you going?
I'm actually surveying and standing in the spot where I want my shit. built.
Okay. Yeah, so when you walk by up Fiamma, you kind of see, like, someone sitting in the distance that might be missed.
So I'm just gonna head that direction and hope it's Mist.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, you roll up. Miss is there.
Mist, you're from the, and I do the air quotes as Fiamma, underground.
And I look at you and go, sure.
I need to get some information, and I need to know where I could get some information from.
What sort of information? You don't need to be specific, just in general.
Something about this group, and then I like flash the symbol I burned into my chest.
Okay.
Something about this group is a little weird.
All right. You've seen me talk to her before. Ask Fluffy if she gives you any problems. Tell her
So-
that you've conversed with me.
So, hold up. Mist, you would actually know a little bit about that group. A little bit.
Okay,
Because-
what would I know?
Because you met their leader in prison.
No
Oh
shit.
yeah, you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sure did.
I forgot Mist was in the prison break.
Yep.
All right, so it's
And
dark. It's dark
this-
though, right? Like I wouldn't.
You wouldn't really know a bunch about the
Yeah.
And,
I-
and
but
Misty
you would
Alright.
know
sends
like his leader
her
and stuff.
to Rose for more information too.
So I would. I stop and I'm like, let me see that again.
And I'm like, all right, and I just pull it back down.
Right? And I'm like, all right, so
What?
this is gonna sound crazy and all, but when we busted Ted out, I met a guy, and I'm pretty sure this is the guy you're looking for.
COVID.
Yeah, COVID. Melody might know a little bit more about
No,
that.
Melody
but
wouldn't know. but
oh,
Rose
not
would.
Melody. Sorry, Rose. But if you're looking for real hard information, talk to the innkeeper. She should know. Just
Alright.
let her know that I sent you, or she may not help you. Fluffy's a little odd when it comes to that stuff.
So I'm gonna head over and talk to Fluffy.
Yeah.
Freaking COVID, man.
Yep.
Wow,
well, I
that's a
need to
long
know
one.
who the fuck I just framed.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, cool.
So basically, I'm just gonna like slap gold down, let her know that Miss sent me, and I'd be like, I've got like let's say 25 gold for any information on this group.
She sees it and she's like, I mean, I don't believe I have 25 gold worth of information, so I'll just take 2. So she puts 2 fingers down on 2 pieces of gold and slides it back to herself. And she says, if you meet me up in room number 3 in just a minute.
Yeah, I like where this is going.
And so she leaves and goes upstairs. And I assume you follow just after.
I'm like, shrug, whatever, and more gold to spend on someone else. And yeah,
Yeah, so you get up there, and do you knock on the door or you just walk in?
nah, just walk in. It's a Fiamma thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So and she's just standing there. And she's like, close the door. And then she pulls out a scroll, unrolls it, and then like slaps it on the door. And she says like a little chant to it. And she says, "All right, so I needed to magically block off this room. So all I know is rumors. I've not dealt with them specifically, but that's the symbol of the Imp Corps. And as far as I'm aware, it's a group of people, beings, as it were, I guess. A lot of them are Fae, not all of them, but the vast majority of them are. It's filled with only magic users, and it seems like they don't have a particular goal in mind. They just sort of cause chaos wherever they go. And it's sort of one of these things where they don't seem to have a central operating location. They're just sort of everywhere and nowhere all at once. But that's really all I know.
All right, that's good enough.
He says, all right, well, I hope that helps. And then
Yeah, really, it was just Fiamma was just trying to figure out if she needed to be on guard.
Yeah.
But since they just seem to cause chaos, I guess she thinks that fits their status quo.
she says, "All right, is there anything else?"
No, that's it.
Yep. So then she walks over to the scroll, pulls out a dagger and just like cuts it in two, and as it sort of falls away from the door, it like catches flame and burns up. And then she opens the door and she says, and sort of gestures for you to leave.
I leave.
Yep. She says, "Pleasure doing business," and closes the door.
Guess
Anyone
I'm
else?
just gonna go off and wander.
Yeah. Anyone else have any evening things to do?
Not until we find out how much I owe. No, we're good.
All right. Well, for the brewery, I mean, if you're going to go for like full Monty, then it's like the 100 gold, right?
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll go ahead and mark that on then.
I guess I'll go hunting for some more food for the dragon.
All right, cool. Roll on. I don't know. Roll on.
I'm a wolf.
Yeah, I know.
It should be pretty easy.
Roll on deck. Well, are you gonna go? Are you gonna turn into a werewolf to go hunting, or are you gonna stay in your human form?
Ah!
All right. Yeah, just roll on decks for hunting down food.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah. I mean, you catch like a wild boar or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we eat it. We roast the boar and eat together.
Yep. Cool. Anyone else? Evening things before you wake up in the morning?
I'm good.
All right.
I don't think so.
So everybody sort of retires for the night,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
the night goes by, no issues, no problems. You wake up early the next morning. The sun's up by around 6 a.m. And Gundry's like real antsy to go. He's just sort of like walking around. Did anyone go look for the raptor and the donkey?
No.
No. I mean they're around somewhere, for sure. But I think you don't have a cart anymore.
That's probably true.
Yeah, because you when the zombies were attacking, you sort of like untied them and let them go to run back on their own. So
Well, then it would be in Ugrin, wouldn't it?
maybe if it's still in peace. I can't remember if something happened to it or not.
I don't think it did, but I believe we did untie them and just let them go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it might be around there somewhere.
so yeah. So if you're going on foot, then it's like the 2-day travel, right?
Nope.
Y'all should have planted a tree while you were there, but you didn't. But all right.
So
Yeah.
before we take off and onto this 2-day trip, Mist would like to stroll over here and talk to these fuckers.
Okay. All right.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean,
Well,
it's like what, a 2-minute walk. I
Well,
want to know what the fuck is going on.
Did you want to do that like the night before then, or during the night, or you would do it first thing in the morning?
I like wake up extra early at the crack of dawn.
Okay, so you're gonna wake up at like maybe 5 in the morning before the sun's crested the
Yes.
horizon. You know, there's like some light in the sky, but it's not out yet.
Right.
All right. So yeah, you walk up there and you knock on the front door or whatever.
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Yeah, so you knock on the front door, and what do you say?
Hi, my name is Mist. An associate of mine gave you permission to build here, and I just got into town, and I'd like to know more about you.
Cool. Roll charisma to see. I mean, it's early, right? So
All right. Yeah, that's happening.
yeah. So you hear just a minute, and a few seconds go by, and then you just hear like a number of doors. You hear like like clack, or locks, clack, slide, clack, clack, slide, and then the door like sort of like creaks open, and it's sort of like this figure, probably about your height, in a trench coat, wearing like a like a hat. Something you notice that's weird is you can't make out a face. It's kind of just blurry. It's weird. Like if someone like smudged a piece of glass like over where the face was. It's a very odd effect. But the figure says, "So what can I do for you?"
And I say, "Hi. Me and an associate of mine own all of this, and a underling told me that he gave you permission to build on our land, and I was just curious as to what you do and why you're here, and what's going on. That's all."
So the figure's like, "Oh, yes, we've been paying our monthly dues. I hope there aren't any problems. I just run this small little farm. You can see the fields here. We're just growing some corn and stuff, and we got the water wheel to mill it. To make cornmeal, and that's it. That's all we're doing here."
They're growing codeine.
They're doing something.
You should have brought me. I could have questioned them with the charming and open.
So I'm gonna ask what species he is, because for some reason he's out of focus.
Do you say you're out of focus?
Yes, I do.
He's like, "Oh, I'm just I'm just a normal human, just like you are. I mean, I know I don't have the prettiest face, but I wouldn't say it's out of focus
All
necessarily."
right, so I'm going to use my dexterity to grab his hand, and my hand is going to be coated in the fucking truth serum shit that I got.
Okay.
The one that makes him trust me.
Yeah, just rolling dex for grabbing his hand.
Cool, man.
I believe it's called Golden Root or something like that.
It is. Yeah, I've got a bunch of it. Yeah, that's
He pulled the
happening.
shit out of his hand.
Yeah. So
Y'all might even be spooning.
Yeah.
So
Well, he's definitely my best friend now.
here's the thing, right? The trench coat covers him like head to toe, right?
So his hands aren't out? Is that
So-
what you're telling me?
So when you grab his hand, so if you're grabbing his hand specifically, it feels weird for sure. It feels meaty, but not in the way that a hand feels meaty.
The fuck?
So what do you ask when you grab it?
Who are you?
He says, "Look, man, I'm just a pile of hams, all right? Just a pile of hams."
What?
Pile of hams?
Yeah.
Are they fucking talking pigs? What the fuck is going on, Mike?
Is this
And-
combo?
And when he says that, the trench coat falls, and it's just a pile of hams.
Wait, what?
What?
The trench coat falls, and it's just a pile of hams right there in front of you, and there's no longer a
There's
person
just
there.
fucking hams.
Just a pile of hams.
Like cooked hams.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going in the house then.
Cool.
Well,
Holy shit.
so as I walk in, I'm going to be like, I don't know what's going on here, guy, but I am not an issue. I'm just making sure you're not an issue. And
So
That was
the guy's not there anymore. It's just the
spectacular.
trench coat on the ground and a pile of hams.
dude, there's no fucking way he's just a pile of
It's
hams.
just a pile of hams.
Just ask him if he rots. That's all I need to know.
And so yeah, when you walk in the building, it's you see the wheel turning from the water mill, but what's in there? It doesn't look like cornmeal at all.
Some more hams.
I want to inspect it.
All right, roll discern realities.
What is that on?
Wisdom.
Oh, great. The worst shit ever for me. Alright, I'm going to spend 2 of my holds to make that a pass.
Okay. You've seen what this is before. It's a white powder, or kind of a grayish white powder. Looks like bone meal.
It's fucking fairy dust? Fairy bones?
Looks like it. I mean, you won't know unless you taste it or something, but it definitely looks like it.
Bro, I'm not doing that.
I love it. I
I'm
love
gonna...
everything about this. It's a pile of hams just making some
Can I-
drugs, man.
Because I've been exposed to this shit so much, can I literally just, like,
Just
put a
take
little
some,
on my
rub it on
tongue
your
and
gums.
not-
real
yeah,
quick.
yes, and not fucking trip
if you
balls.
like the drug dealer, like digs the pinky in and just like tastes it, like yeah.
that's
you-
what I
you-
want to do
Yeah,
without tripping balls.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah.
Is it fairy
Yeah, it's
dust?
definitely fairy dust.
Because
fairy
I get
bones.
this weird craving for fucking hobbits all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So apparently
okay.
there's a sticker you can buy that's a pile of hams in a trench coat, and I'm trying to figure out the reference.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. All right, so
I've had this for months.
I know you have.
Yeah.
Six, like when I put that there originally, like I don't know, it's more than 6 months ago. Like that's always been a pile of hams in a trench coat.
Forever.
Yeah.
Is it really a pile of
Hold
hams?
on.
Yes, it's a pile of hams.
Mike, so
The
it's not a
Mantha, is it a
wizard that put
TikTok
hams in the
thing?
coat.
Yes.
They're sentient fucking hams.
Well,
No, I have to look it up. I
They-
found
they-
the tag. I found it.
they maybe they were enchanted hams.
Enchanted by what?
Hold
That's a
on.
good question.
Let me,
Trained by the best person ever.
What the fuck? So when the hams answered me, they answered truthfully.
Yeah.
Can they still talk as a pile of hams?
No, now they're no longer sentient anymore. Like
Because I figured it out.
yeah, and the spell was released, and it just became a pile of hams on the floor.
So there's nothing in this house anymore.
Fairy dust.
There's the thing grinding, fairy bones into dust.
Yeah, but there's nothing living there. It's just a house now, right?
Not right now, no.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to claim this house as my own now because I don't understand what the fuck's going on with this pile of ham shit. And I'm going to legitly set a fucking trap.
Okay.
So I'll roll on my decks for trap setting and shit.
All right. I mean, you could probably surmise that
that's exactly
that
what you told me. I get it now.
someone enchanted the hams, right? To be there just as the whatever of this, the spokesperson of this place. So someone else is probably behind it, right? And at some point in time, they're going to want their fairy dust or come looking for, like why the shipment hasn't come or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to use multiple tripwires. We'll say 4 to cover all 4 entrances, all 4 walls, because it's just a square, right?
Yeah, it's just a giant room. Well,
God damn it! Who disturbed the hams?
so
All right.
there is a ladder leading to the upstairs loft, right?
Well, to come in or out, either way, they're going to trip that shit off.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put 4 tripwires in there, and then I'm going to rig these tripwires with the last bit of oil of Taggett, so if they fucking set them off, it's going to make them pass the fuck out.
Okay.
And I am going to set a, I guess like a noise-making device. Can I do that with like a bomb or? Let's see.
You could set a bomb; it would go off. People would probably hear it.
That's what I'm saying.
The arch nemesis of the trench coat full of hams is the blazer full of turkeys.
It's beautiful.
All right.
America
So,
is the most wonderful place.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna set like the bomb tripwire like out here, so it goes off and doesn't hurt anybody, but someone will hear it, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna lock the place up, and I'm gonna go tell Gorm to keep an ear out for a fucking explosion if he hears it, to go see who the fuck is in that house,
All right.
and I'm gonna go meet everybody else up.
All right. Cool. Yeah. So we'll say the interaction probably takes you about an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm cool
you,
with
you-
that.
you make it about the time everyone's getting up to leave.
Hey.
Gray, when you wake up, did you and the dragon just sleep on the forest? Did you come back to the inn?
I mean,
Fucking sentient hams.
I guess we slept out in the forest, whatever.
Cool. When you wake up the next morning, the dragon is considerably larger.
Sweet.
He's the size.
Not sweet.
So he was the size of like a large dog last time. So when you wake up, I'm trying to think of like an animal for comparison.
He's
about the
Saint Bernard.
He's about the size of like a mountain lion.
Fuck, dude, that's pretty big.
Got his first taste of soul.
Okay.
So he's definitely not fitting in the backpack anymore. He walked beside you pretty largely. So
Just constantly carry a smoothie, you'll be fine.
so Also, Miss, do you leave the trench coat and the hams on the floor?
No, I brought the hams with me,
Okay.
That was
and I
dinner.
put the trench coat in my my bottomless pocket of awesome sauce
Okay.
because I keep everything. And I look at Gray and I'm like, "What the fuck, man? That dragon got big!" And I toss him a ham.
The dragon gobbles it up like instantly. Actually, you toss it, and as it's heading towards the dragon like belts out a little fire, and it sort of like chars the outside of it, and then he swallows it as it's coming down.
I just shake my head and then
We're
I
gonna
walk
get in
over.
a lot of trouble now.
And
Yeah,
Still coming.
and
I
then
walk over to like
and the dragon once the dragon gulps down, it's like, thanks.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like side eye it and keep walking. And then I'm gonna throw both the other hams on a community table or whatever's around and be like, guys, breakfast is on me.
Take a ham.
And then I'm gonna look at Melody and I'm gonna be like, you gotta ask me about this shit later because you're not gonna fucking believe this.
Yeah, that seems like every one of our stories, man.
So, all right.
I kind of now want to gift the dragon like the bones, feathers, like kneecaps, and like various like meaty items from my bag.
Yeah. But it's only larger on souls, so I mean you can give him those things and it'll appreciate
Oh.
them, but like it's not gonna make it grow any further.
Well, that's fine. I'll give it
Okay.
to them just to empty it out because like what am I gonna do with bones, feathers, and shit?
Do we want it to grow more? I mean, like, what the fuck?
Oh, the next battle we get in, I'm just gonna kill everybody and take
It's
its
gonna-
soul.
it's gonna
We're gonna
be
give
a
it like
Dyson.
7 souls at once. Gonna wake up and I'm like, it's fully grown now. Now we
Yes.
can take over towns.
You assume you can control this dragon once it gets
I mean,
larger.
it's not mean to me.
Not yet.
Yeah.
You guys ever play Pokemon?
Yeah,
You know how like when you raised Charizard too fast and he wasn't listening to you?
exactly. That's what I just fucking said.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
Mike.
listened to me already.
As soon as you said roll to see if the dragon hurts you or you hurt it, I was like, yep, this is where this is going. It's going to get too powerful for Gray. Gray's going to have something on his hands he can't control.
Well, technically, Gray's not supposed to control it. It's Gray's god.
Kind of.
Oh, yeah, but it's also like Gray's its daddy, so, you know, whatever. We got some weird shit going on here.
Yep. And I just fed it like various like stuff.
So you,
I mean,
you guys,
just ate sentient ham, so, you know.
If I feed it the rotisserie staff, can it get sassier?
no. I mean, he might chew on it and break it, but like that'd be about it.
Put the insult staff, tie it to him, so it can teach him new shit to say.
Yeah, that's the rotisserie staff. I call it the rotisserie
The
staff
rotisserie staff,
because
okay.
it roasts
You're welcome.
everybody.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try and tie it to the dragon?
I'll be like, "Hey, dragon, want to learn some new words?"
The dragon says, "I know all the words I need."
Wow. Wow.
Well, it looks
Rotisserie
like-
grown
staff.
cat.
Why don't you tell him?
Just rotisserie staff's like,
No.
bro, I ain't gonna fuck with no dragon.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
At least you took rotisserie. I want
Wait
you to
a minute.
name your
This
jerky
dragon's
falcon
got
drumstick.
exceptionally smart already. This dragon know polymorph already?
The dragon's like, what's polymorph?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Uh-uh.
We'll figure that out. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get in trouble anyway with it. So
And he's like, hey, pops, when are you gonna feed me some more
You.
souls? Those are pretty good. Like,
yeah, yeah. Calm your nerves. We will get them.
He's like,
Come with us anyway.
he's like, all right, but just know, I want souls.
Get them.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the dragon and be like, hey man, just like, we cool, right?
He looks at you and he's like, yeah, we cool.
Cool, man.
Yeah, we cool.
Hey man, I don't want to get fucking ate. He's gonna figure out we have souls.
He's like, hey, I noticed you got that bottomless bag. There any souls in there?
No, bro, I don't carry souls in the bag.
He's cool. He's like, hey, is it cool I get those with the hams?
If no one else is eating them, yeah, bro.
Give him the hands. Oh, this is gonna get.
That's
Eat
what I
them
said.
hams.
He's like, y'all want hams? He
Give me a
squints.
slice. I'll be
And
fine.
he squints. He like
Well, I'm gonna be the stern parent, so yes, I would like one ham, please.
he's like, you want the whole ham?
Mm,
He
half.
He squints harder. He's like, and he like swipes at it with his claw, cuts it in half, and it like flies towards you, the half that he sliced.
Cool.
And then he like gobbles up the other two pieces, and he's like, something funny about this ham. Still good though. Tastes like trench coat.
So he's had like a table full of he's had a table full of hams. He's had like fucking bones and kneecaps and
Yeah,
just
I think
all
Gray
of that.
fucked up.
Okay, yeah.
Ah, this
The
is great.
crunchy trail mix.
Holy shit, man.
He leans over to Gray and he's like, so I can't eat the bear, right?
Nope.
Oh my god.
And
Can't
he's,
eat the
and he's
bear.
like, all right. What about that gator in the lake?
Nope. You can't eat any of them.
Ugh.
Those are all friends.
All right. All right.
Yep, say it, Mike. Where's
I'm
it
gonna
going?
hold on.
What about
I'm
the
gonna
rest of the
grab
people that
Bird
come
and be
here?
like, "You want the bird?
The bird?
The one-eyed bird.
Bird, the falcon.
Aw.
Drumstick, no.
He looks
His
over. at the
name
bird.
is Bird, madam."
He looks over and he's like, "Nah, I don't think it look right."
Yeah, that's
That
not
thing
right.
don't look right.
I agree. It's not right.
He's like, "Cool, all right."
Ah, man, we should have named him not right.
And so he looks over at you, Gray, and he's like, "So where are we going?"
Going to town.
He goes, "Oh, I love town. Let's go. Lots of souls in town."
No, we can't just
Oh
go
my
around eating
God.
people.
He says, "Why not? You fed me that. You fed me
Because
that other guy.
I fed you one.
Yeah, it was delicious."
Kobolds.
Can't just go around killing people.
He says,
Bad people. I'll feed you bad people's souls.
"Okay. Well, you'll let me know which ones are bad, right?"
Kobolds.
Yes, I will let you know which ones are bad.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
God.
I mean, like, the bad ones are the ones that don't agree with you, right?
No,
Oh,
not
shit.
always.
Yeah, this is not good.
He's like, "Oh, okay. It's a
He's
little
gonna be like,
confusing."
let's do this.
Mike,
Someone's
I'm
gonna be
going
like,
to
nah,
very
man, it's
clearly
cool.
ask
and he's
you not to
gonna
have
eat
us
'em.
literally raise a child in this game.
I'm
Too late.
on a player level. Mist is no longer going to talk with Gray openly near the dragon because he's worried after hearing this, he's worried that the dragon's gonna misinterpret some and swallow him.
He's like,
Fiamma's not going to give a shit. She taught him how to breathe fire, but she didn't
It's
teach
true.
him how to breathe soul-killing fire. So
That's right. Soul killing fire.
I will remove his food source if he fucks with me.
so Gundry's like, it's like, as he walks up, he's like, "Oh God, why is that thing so big?"
It got bigger.
He's like,
Yeah,
"Is that
dude.
normal?"
Yes.
It is now.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. He says, "And where'd y'all get that?"
What?
None yet.
Magic.
I'd be like, man, you asked too many damn questions. Stop.
I mean, you saw the tree. Do you really need to know?
He's like, "Whatever. All right. Well, let's go." And he's just kind of like, he starts walking. And he's like, "Wait, which way do I go?"
Oh, so in that effect, I pull a piece of cloth off of me and I tie it around his eyes.
Did
And
you just start doing it without warning him?
yeah, man.
He's like, "Whoa!" And he puts his hands up and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Put your fucking hands down. This is necessary.
You don't get to find out where we live, sir.
He says, "Really?"
Yes, dude. Really. Until I'm sure you don't know where
This
we're
is for
going.
the safety
Yes.
of the prince and princess, sir.
He sighs.
Nobody can know.
He says, "Whatever," and he lets you do
Look, as I'm doing it, I'm talking to him calmly and saying, "Look, man, we've been through some stuff, but I still don't know if I can trust you. This makes me feel better, so just let me do it."
it.
Just starts.
And he accepts.
Because I'm not trying to be like a super asshole. I'm just trying to be cautious.
And so then you guys start your 2-day trek
Yeah.
towards Ugrin.
I would say a day out is when I will untie the.
A whole day?
Good thing.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, a whole day.
All right, cool.
We've
Fucking
also
let him
walked
stumble
in like a
sometimes.
circle or two, so he's disoriented.
Yes.
I mean,
Like, let's turn left and then right and then left again. Spin
Yeah.
him around.
he is a ranger after all.
I don't give a shit. You could walk him in circles
Yeah.
a couple of times before he takes a piss. He won't know which way's which.
Yeah. That's probably what we'll end for tonight with you guys heading off towards Ugrin from the guild. We'll pick up next time with that.
I will say that I've dropped the rotisserie staff off back at camp.
Okay, all right. I do have a question. We can pick up next week with you guys arriving in Ugrin, and we can continue on this. Or if you want, while you guys are doing travel, we could visit Ted and friends and see what they're doing. It's up to you, whatever you want to do.
Time passes the same.
Yeah.
Yep.
I actually don't have a preference.
I don't care.
It's fine either way.
Either way is good with me.
No one actually cares.
Okay. All right. We can just pick it back.
We just show up and you tell us. the
Game
things
is
to do.
game, sir.
Yeah. All right.
I either get to be a really horny bard or, my thief. Either way, I'm sure shit will go down.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just pick it back when Ugrin then, and go from there. Yeah. See what this new educated dragon does. So.
Oh, I know
It
what
goes
he's gonna
against
do.
everything Fiamma is about right now, but I kind of really want to feed him the flame orb.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't do that.
Yeah. That could.
Fiamma wouldn't do that. She's so protective of
That's
those
why I said
fucking orbs.
it's against what Fiamma wants to
Yeah.
do, but me as a player really wants to feed him the flame orb. Like,
I was gonna say it was hard enough just keeping my fucking orb from her.
Yeah.
She's not gonna be like, "Here, dragon, eat this orb." There's no way.
Unless there's some scientific evidence.
Now
that
Fiamma
leads
might
her-
drop that bitch, and that dragon might be like, "Yeah, suck
Or
it up."
Or if there was some sort of research that said that it would benefit finding the other orbs.
Right, that would
Yeah.
push her into it. But other than that,
that's
I
what
don't
the
think
shack
so.
is for, just so everyone's aware. I'm standing near the tree that the orbs were around. Like, I'm there to study it. That's what the shack. It's a research shack that I'm going to be sleeping in.
Just a quick, how do you do? Thank you for watching, and bye to the internet. I'm gonna close the broadcast out.
Bye.
Bye, internet. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. It's like not working. Oh no. Oh no.
We
That's
can't
great.
say goodbye.
Good.
Stay on
We're no longer allowed to
forever.
quit. 37-hour session. Let's go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, does that mean I don't have to go to work tomorrow?
We
Done.
quit. I'm off tomorrow.
What the fuck?
We
Yeah.
need to bump a very
Hold
I think I
on.
need to go get tested.
I gotta shut down the software there for the stuff.
It is not shutting down.
It's not. Yeah, I'm trying. I really am. So let's see.
So, anyways, now that the stream's gone, can we talk about how the
It's not gone. I'm watching him pull